Hey you guys, so I'm going to do a reading for the collective. We're just going to see whatever comes out at this time, okay? Just keep in mind this is a general reading. Don't force it to resonate with your situation, okay? I hope you guys are all doing well. I hope you had a great weekend. We're going to go ahead and just see whatever comes out. I'm going to start off using this tea leaf deck, and we're just going to pull the vibes from this one, okay? All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for the collective at this time? What's going on? Okay, so first card out is younger woman. So this could be you or someone that, you know, that's not you. But on this card, I wrote young mind, haven't known for a long time. So this could be a new person. All right, this could be someone, you know, friend, family member. Spirit, tell me more for the collective. We have boat here. Okay. So boat, it says money or property through an inheritance, winning or windfall. Okay, let's see. We have camel. That one says persevere and you will overcome problems. Don't give up. So your ships are coming in. Okay. There's something that you've been working on and you're about to see a return. Okay. So this could be surrounding your career, finances, okay? So something is going to rush in all of a sudden. So Spirit is really saying at this time, don't stop doing whatever you've been doing in your situation. This is going to have a huge impact on you financially in a good way. So keep going. Some of you are almost to, you know, the destination, or there's a crossover that's taking place. Okay, so you're about to cross over is what I'm seeing. All right, I feel like you have been in this energy where you haven't really, you know, had too much baggage to deal with. On this camel card, I'm looking at the baggage on his back. So there's not much that you're taking with you on this new journey in this crossover, you know, situation. There's not much that you have from your past that you're taking with you is what I'm seeing. So that's a good thing. All right, for some of you, like, you have a completely new way of looking at whatever life. Okay, there's some type of new mindset about you. You could be a male or a female or whatever you want to call yourself, but I just see a huge transformation. I see that you've been moving in the right direction, and I see a huge return you know, taking place for you at this time. So let's see what else comes out. Tell me more. Thank you. So we have woman. Yeah, this is definitely giving me this energy of crossover. We have younger woman, and then we have woman here. Okay, and so if you're a man, you know, take it how it applies for you. But there is a, like a, you know, you're no longer a woman, or you're no longer a younger woman or a younger man. You're grown now is what I'm picking up on. All right, it's kind of like how, you know, a girl has her first period. She's no longer like considered, you know, a baby anymore. Like, she's grown up. So there's some type of growth here. Okay. Yeah, so I like this a lot. I really do. I want to do one more. Let's see what else comes out. Yeah, we have bell here. Okay, so bell on this card, announcement, doorbells, chimes, alerts, notifications, rings. So this is kind of like, you know, paying attention, wake up. You're going to get some type of clear indication that you're no longer who you used to be. Okay, you're not the past version of yourself. There's going to be a significant moment that takes place in your life, if it hasn't already happened, that will mark, you know, a transition. There's a crossover that's taking place for you. You know, like I was talking about how a girl has her cycle. You know, when we have that, like, we know we're no longer the children that we used to be in the past. So there's kind of that type of vibe. So for some of you, there's going to be a significant moment in your life that takes place that will let you know, like, you hit it big. It's that type of vibe. I don't know exactly what this is that we're talking about. For some of you, it has to do with your finances, your career. Some of you, there's going to be some type of inheritance that you're gaining at this time. There's a big windfall. Okay, this could be property, but there's a huge, like, a crossover. I keep hearing that word specifically. Okay, I'm just looking at some of these cards that are sticking out. I see the mice card here. This one, it says discord among friends or family. So there could be some household drama. There could be some, you know, issues in the household, okay? Or in a friend group, maybe because of this crossover that's taking place with you at this time. Weeping Willow, that one talks about family sorrow. So it's like you, yeah, I'm strongly picking up on like this reference with menstrual cycle. Okay, so it's that type of thing, you know, like if you're a parent and your child has their first cycle, like that, it hits, it makes you feel a certain way. Like, damn, that's not a baby anymore. This is she's turning into a woman. So there's some type of sadness also surrounding this crossover, but this is the natural course of life, is what I'm seeing. So I'm not really sure, you know, exactly what we're dealing with, but I do feel like there's some type of huge realization that's taking place at this time. Okay, you're no longer who you used to be. Okay, you may have people around you that feel a certain way about that. All right, a little saddened is what I'm picking up on. A little sad about it, but this is just, you know, this is life. So tell me more. What else do you need the collective to see about? I want to see more about this boat card, so let's see what comes out with that. Spirit, tell me about boat. All right. So the Nine of Wands, that came out reverse. Stubbornness, giving up, refusing, compromise, or refusing to compromise. Don't give up. This is kind of like, I'm picking up on like surrendering energy. Like, I can't keep going. Tell me about that, Spirit. The Spirit is saying like, yes, you can. Death. There's a crossover that's taking place. There's a transition that's taking place in your life at this time. All right. There's a huge transformation that's taking place. So you're outgrowing maybe a mindset, or you're just outgrowing, like, you know, there's something that it doesn't work for you anymore. Okay. There's some type of change here that's needed. Okay, tell me more about this, Spirit. Some of you are going to have to make some type of decisions. I see the Judgment card here. All right, there could be more than one decision that you're needing to make at this time. And I feel like because you're older or more mature now, spiritually mature, maybe you have more tools, you have more wisdom. You're going to be able to make the best decision that's, you know, beneficial to you. Okay. Okay. Spirit, tell me more about this. This is a very interesting message for me. For me to read this message like this, like, I find it very interesting. Yeah, the Devil is here. Okay. Devil. Yeah, this is like, for some of you, you really don't see any other option, okay? Or you don't see this transformation, this transition, this crossover happening. You don't recognize it, okay? You don't recognize it. And so you may, I kind of get somebody like having a tantrum, because when this Nine of Wands came out reverse, I was hearing like a tantrum, you know, like how I'm picking up on like childish energy, like how a kid will, you know, throw a fit because they're not getting their way. You can't do that anymore, is what I'm seeing. Like, you can't throw a fit, or you can't, you know, act like a child, or you can't do the old things that you used to do when you're not getting your way. It's that type of energy here, because some of you are, you know, you're too grown for that, is what I keep picking up on. I feel like this is spiritually, you know, you have a lot of wisdom. You've been through certain situations that have, you know, helped you become a better version of yourself, basically. Okay, so when these issues start coming up, that doesn't mean like it's time to it doesn't mean like it's time to just give up. Okay, That's not what that means. And I know everybody's situation is different. All right, so I feel like Spirit really needs you to take some time to analyze certain decisions that you're making at this time. All right, because you have crossed over. You're not the same person anymore. I don't know if you recognize that right now. Okay, some of you, there's some type of yeah, it's a problem, but then the way that you approach problems, they're not the same, or they shouldn't be the same. Okay? Spirit, tell me a little more about this. Take your time. Listen to your intuition. Do not be in a rush. Do not rush this. Just because you're taking a break or you're taking your time, it doesn't necessarily mean that you're giving up on this. I don't know exactly what we're talking about, but spirits, there's clear advice here for some of you, which is not to give up and keep going. Okay? It's okay if you take your time and you analyze the situation. It's okay if you move slow to really see where you're at or understand what's going on, because for some of you, you may be dealing with a situation where you're not completely sure what's happening right now, because it's kind of dark, or you're not getting much. You're getting advice, you're getting clarity, but it's piece by piece. It's not all at once. So you're getting like pieces at a time, and that's okay. Listen to your intuition. Do not be in a rush. That's a big message here, because some of these decisions that you're making, all of these decisions that you're making, okay, they're requiring you to really use your wisdom. Okay? And when it's time to make a decision, you're going to know loud and clear what you need to do moving forward. Spirit's going to make that clear to you. Okay? So you don't have to worry about being confused. Like that's not for you. Okay? Spirit, what else do you need the collective to see? You didn't miss this. I'm also seeing this energy because I see the wheel here. And this card, it says indecisiveness, allowing your life to ramble aimlessly. But also on this card, I wrote not set in stone. And then I wrote wheel of fortune, going with the flow. So this is not, for some of you, it's not a final, you haven't made a final decision yet. So it's not over. Okay, for some of you, you're dealing with a situation where it's not over. And you may be worried that you missed it, or you may be worried that something is being taken away from you. I'm seeing that here. I'm just seeing like a lot of stress, or feeling a lot of stress, anxiety in this reading. But I feel like Spirit really wants you to take some time to yourself and really feel the situation out. Feel it out, okay? Listen to your intuition. Some of you need to take some time to kind of, sit with yourself and see like what is Spirit really saying to you. And you're going to get that answer. It's going to be very clear to you is what Spirit is showing me. You're going to know how to move forward. Okay? Spirit, what else do you have for the collective? All right, we have, see? 10 of Cups, 6 of Swords. It always will work out in your favor. I'm seeing that here. It's going to work out in your favor. Some of you are going to have like a huge weight lifted off of your shoulder because you're deciding not to rush and make a decision. You're using your common sense. You're using your spiritual sense. You're using your senses to make a decision for you. Okay, this is going to benefit you. This is not about what this is not about like that reference I'm talking about when a woman or a girl has her cycle. yeah, it's going to make the parent feel a certain way, but it's not about the parent. This is the child. This is, you know, this is that child growing up. That's her experience, you know. And I do feel like, you know, some of your changes are going to affect other people. I'm seeing that here. But at the end of the day, it's about you. This is about your growth, is what Spirit is showing me. It's about your growth, not about what your friends or your family members, you know, have to say about it. Like, they can feel a certain way, that's fine, but that's not going to stop your growth. You still have to grow. You still have to, you know, move forward. All right, and that's what I see happening here. So don't feel like, you know, don't feel like you're gonna always be stuck in this situation. Some of you feel like you can't make a decision. Be patient with the process. All right, because something is you're currently in a transitional period, is what I see. And what's on the other side is happiness, emotional stability, peace, harmony. For some of you, there's some type of renewal that's taking place financially, emotionally, for sure. But you're leaving like this energy of feeling defeated. Okay, you're leaving that. Spirit, what is the advice? What other advice do you have for the collective at this time? What other advice? Yeah, look at that. Between worlds, there's definitely a huge transition that's taking place. There's a crossover. You're crossing over, is what Spirit is showing me. Okay. Night and day, on the fence. Some of you, you could be on the fence right now. You could be in the process of making certain decisions. Some of you don't have all of the clarity that you need right now, which is why you need to take your time with whatever decisions that you're making. All right. Things are coming to light. All right, you're going to get the clarity at the right time, best time, and you're going to understand it. It's going to be specific to you. So you don't want to go off of what other people are saying or what other people are feeling about your life or your situation here. You want to make sure that whatever decisions that you're making, you're not making them under, I'm hearing like duress, but you don't want to be like stressed out and worried, thinking that you're going to miss something when that's not even the case for you. Because once you figure out like what you need to do moving forward, you're getting more than what you're asking for. 10 of Cups, and we have the 6 of Swords here. There's going to be so much peace. There's going to be a huge relief that takes place for you mentally and emotionally. Okay, so you don't want to rush this at all. Let's do one more. Building blocks. I feel like this is you waiting for your next steps. So keep waiting right now. Just keep waiting. Be patient. It's coming in. Okay. So, collective. Yeah. The bottom I see tied up. This is not for long. It's temporary. Okay. Not for long. For some of you, this is about love. Career. I see that here. It's working out way better than you realize. Okay. So I'm going to leave this one here. I hope that it was helpful. Thank you guys so much for your love and your support. And I will talk to you later. Bye.